Oh, hey, my friends, it is your Empress Enchantress. So, today I'm back with a really yummy video. And of course, you guys already know I personally, by the age of 40, want to be a love expert. So, I'm pretty good at knowing love at this point in my life, okay? Um, Me personally am a pretty free person. Things that maybe normal, mundane people, or maybe the people who are caught up in the matrix too much. Um, Probably doesn't bother me as much as other people do. But this is because I've done years of work and years of releasing to uncondition myself and basically unblank myself, okay? And it's made my life so much more juicier and yummier, okay? I don't want you guys to think this is about being loose. It's not being about being loose. It's about being loving and not putting barriers up to love people. The reason why I personally, Deidre, am so secure in this is because I do have a strong root chakra, okay? Which I will be making another day. This video is about something even more better and juicier because I know a lot of people need this video. So, my friends, why does he not love you back? This is a good topic, and if you guys really want to pause for a second and grab some water, please go ahead and do. So I'm going to grab my water because I am a little thirsty. And by the way, this is one of the best waters around. A lot of people don't know this actually has a really high pH. And this is like a naturally really great water that flushes you out, especially if you're not feeling well and you're kind of sick or you just need to detox a little bit. So give me a second and drink some water. Of course, guys, by the way, I also raking my water too to have it even a little more purified. So the reason why he doesn't love you guys is probably because you don't love yourself, okay? And I say probably because there's a percentage of you guys who are probably watching this who do probably love yourselves, okay? And if that's not your case, then it's the other case which goes hand in hand, okay? The second case is, and again, this goes along with the fact that you probably don't love yourself too, is that you're in a trance, okay? You are most likely in a trance. And you've been in a trance for quite some time. And this is why you have to do work around your root chakra that's just as important as doing the work around your heart chakra to open love, okay? So if you grew up, okay, guys, with the fact that you weren't treated and loved properly, and every single thing you do that is a positive light is of love. Does that make sense? Love is just a vibration. It can't be an action, but in itself, the vibration has to go through you in order for the action to progress and be manifested into reality, right? So there has been a trance that you've been in for quite some time that has wired you to believe that you're not loved, okay? Which you then go and you go for people that don't love you, okay? Now, I do want to pause for a second. And don't get anyone confused. There are sometimes people who do not know how to love. And that right there, right, is the key to all this, right? So in order for you guys to break this trance, you have to learn how to love, all right? So how do you love? Well, it's not as hard as people think. But this is about going back and rewiring yourself at a cellular level, okay? This is going back into remembrance and remembering yourself, who you were before all of this. We come into this earth, right, pretty pure, even though, by the time we get out of the womb, it's pretty traumatizing. People don't realize that, especially if you're in the modern hospitals, you're pretty much traumatized the minute you get out of the womb. But you come into this world pure, and then slowly but surely, things become more veiled, more unpure, okay? So when a lot of times when people either come to me, right, I connect when it comes to the love to a very higher level of love, okay? And I'll give people the right answers of this person does love them or they don't love them, okay? And I will hear it very strongly because I'm very connected to the divine being, okay? So if I don't hear the person loves them, right, it's going to tell me right away that that person doesn't have the same vibration of love, okay? And how is somebody ever going to love you? No offense, my friends. if you do not love yourself, if you don't know what love is. These are very, very, very rooted energies, right? And so, how do you break this trance? And again, I probably asked this previous in the video. How do you break this trance? Is you rewire the trance and you go deeply into a deep state to rewire it. Okay. So, how do you rewire at a deep state? You go into a state of either hypnosis. Okay. You either open up vortexes and you literally vibe into the energy of love. You also just start to intentionally love yourself. If you can simply ask who you are as a person right now, to go back into a younger person of you and give yourself what you needed, right? What a loving person will give it to you. You will probably have a huge list, right? We all pretty much have a big list of what we really needed when we were younger. A very big number. And I know a lot of people think that inner child work is kind of played out, but this isn't played out. This is actually just the root of it. This is why I'm saying you have to have a strong root chakra in order to have even a deeper love and vibration. Okay? And again, I want to pause again. I'm sorry if I'm, giving you so much information downloading. You guys should probably grab a pen, and you guys probably should have a pen ready. If not, I would definitely rewind and really take the key elements to this, right? But if you, my friends, say for instance, right, if you, are with somebody and you do get the answer that they do love you, but they're not showing up properly, okay? It's not the same thing. Like, it's not like, oh, but he still loves me, so I should love him still. No. That means, right, if they love you, that means you do understand love, but you're also not showing up for yourself properly yourself. Does that make sense? People show up for you if you show up for yourself. Okay? Does it make sense? People will show up for you if you show up for yourself first. And I know somebody on here is going to be frustrated. I know somebody on here is going to be like, no, that's not it. I show up for myself all the time. I do stuff. But this means you have to up your value in yourself, okay? When you up your value in yourself, right, that means you are putting your health first. If you're putting your mental health first, you're putting your spiritual health first. If you're eating a proper diet, if you're taking care of yourself. I'm not saying you have to have the finest weave. You don't have to have the best braids or the best sew-in, okay? You don't have to have your hair blown out, all the time. You don't have to wear the best cover-up and the best makeup 24/7 either. But it does invest into yourself more. Does that make sense? There's a lot of women who rock it natural. I'm a person who is a big fan of rocking natural, okay? I love my bare face personally. I don't think I look my face too much when I'm too much makeup on. That's just me personally, right? How I feel about myself. But this is asking yourself what you really want and what you really need, okay? And showing up for that. If you feel like your soul is calling you to go back to school, show up to school. If you feel like your job is burning you, okay, with pay, then leave the job. Does that make sense? This is not even, by the way, to say anything just about romantic, monogamous relationships. I'm talking about even in the work field, even when you have a business, even how this random stranger treats you, right? People know when you show up for yourself. People know when you are really effortlessly putting in just energy into things, right? And energies into things. So this is the reason why, my friends, the person or he doesn't love you, I should say, and this could go before either sex, by the way, because you're not doing it for yourself too. And also too, if you ever want to break away from somebody too, who actually I'm gonna make that another video. That's another video because that's gonna be going a little too long into this. I will make another video to this. But guys, if you want to work with me one-on-one, please look below. You can also send me an email for a free consultation. I give out consultations twice a week to see where you're at, what you need to work on, and also what I can help you with and what I would recommend to help you with, okay? And also like, subscribe, comment below, tell me how you feel about this, and I'm sending you guys all the love in the world. Your Empress, Enchantress.